Hands-on Pinterest starts at 10 a.m. in Tahlequah Public Library. Trottler Tales begins at 10 a.m. in Tahlequah Public Library.
NSU Music Mixed Recital begins at 12:05 p.m. on the NSU Center for the Performing Arts.
Reading Rock Stars begins at 11 a.m. in Tahlequah Public Library. Tahlequah Creative Threads meet at 5 p.m. in Tahlequah Public Library.
The Hole in the Wall Band plays at 7 p.m. in the Tahlequah Seniors Center.
Karaoke begins at 7 p.m. at Piddle's Place, Pettit Bayside Resort. Colton Crow performs at 8 p.m. in the Branch.
Wayne Garner plays at 9 p.m. in Three Rivers Tavern, Cherokee Casino, Fort Gibson.
Karaoke begins at 9:30 p.m. at the Tahlequah Elks Lodge.
United Wrestling Entertainment event begins at 6 p.m. in Marcoma Gym.
Justin Moyer plays at 8 p.m. in the Branch.
Harley Tinsley plays at 8 p.m. at Piddle's Place at Pettit Bayside Resort.
Whiskey Poet Society plays at 9 p.m. in Three Rivers Tavern, Fort Gibson. Hosty plays at 10 p.m. in Ned's.
Mahjong games begin at 2 p.m. in the Tahlequah Public Library.
Bingo begins at 6:30 p.m. in the VFW building.
Colton Tiger gives a clarinet recital at 7 p.m. in NSU CPA. Live event trivia begins at 8:15 p.m. at Ned's.
Baby Bookworms begins at 10 a.m. in Tahlequah Public Library.
Card Playing Group meets 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Chinchiller Area Community Organization Building.
Lego Club meets at 3:45 p.m. in Hulbert Community Library.
Adult coloring begins at 6 p.m. in Tahlequah Public Library. Shelley Martinson gives a flute recital at 7 p.m. in NSU CPA.
Open mic night begins at 9:30 p.m. in Ned's.
Adult coloring begins at 10 a.m. in Tahlequah Public Library.
Story time begins at 3:45 p.m. in Hulbert Community Library. Chess group meets at 6 p.m. in Tahlequah Public Library.
Blaine Littleford gives a percussion recital at 7 p.m. in the NSU CPA. Beer pong tournament begins at 10:30 p.m. in Ned's.
Quilting Bee Sew Together 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Cookson United Methodist Church.
STEM Club meets at 3:45 p.m. in Hulbert Community Library.
Pool tournament begins at 6:30 p.m. with practice in Ned's.
Lindsay Richmond gives a voice recital at 7 p.m. in NSU CPA.
Smooth Jazz plays 7 to 9 p.m. in the Branch, 505 North Muskogee Avenue.
Trivia begins at 7 p.m. at Piddles Place at Pettit Bayside Resort.